This is Sebastian Vettel Martinez for Fight Club Rush, here with Robert Fat Bobby Nyström, who faces Vasily Adesina at FCR 14, November 26. And so, Robert, out of all the matchups on this card, I think this is the one with the lowest probability of going to a decision. That can be said for a lot of your fights, but perhaps this one in particular. How do you feel about this explosive matchup?
I'm excited. I feel like this is not going to pass the second round. Perhaps not even the first.
I think the odds and the fans agree with you quite well. And so let's take a look a little bit. You know, you've always been one to throw yourself into the fire. You're not out for easy matchups. And Vasi is not an easy matchup for anything. He hits like a truck. How do you size him up? How do you see him as an opponent?
Well, he's a brown belt, as I have seen on social media. I'm a brown belt as well. Let's see who's the best brown belt. But yeah, he can throw hands. I can throw hands. I think he underestimates my stand-up. I don't think he should do that. And he should not underestimate my grappling, because I do not underestimate him anywhere. I think it's going to be a good fight, a grueling fight. We're gonna be tired if it goes the distance.
Well, once again, I don't think that is the case. But the last person to underestimate your hands got knocked out in the first round. And since then, you've been spending a lot of time competing in Muay Thai. Talk a little bit about that and the development that you've been feeling on the feet since that.
Well, the previous, or the year that has passed, I've done like 8 Muay Thai fights. I've been in Denmark, and I've been training a lot with Kenny Hong and Emil Flystam at Halmstad Fight Academy. I do almost 50% of my training there. And it has increased my security in my stand-up, but also it has made my takedowns better since I do not need to stress them. So it has been a good year, besides my last fight at Cage, in which I rocked my opponent, but then went for a takedown against a good wrestler.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had the pleasure of calling that fight, or the event rather, and that was something that stood out, that you were really doing well on the feet, but it was like old habits die hard, right? You kept wanting to take him down despite you were doing really well on the feet. What are the takeaways that you do from that? Like, do you feel like you at least learned a very painful but valuable lesson from that?
For sure. I only did Muay Thai for that fight. For this fight, I've sparred a lot of MMA. I've been a few times in Malmö sparring with Ali Taleb, and been doing a lot of MMA sparring at my gym as well with Samuel Bark and Oskar Karlsson and other fighters.
And rounding off, what do you think is the biggest factor that will give you victory Saturday night over Vasily Adesina?
Well, I think I'm more hungry. I have never lost a fight after a loss. So I'm not losing on Saturday. I'm going to win on Saturday. And it's going to be a finish. I do not want to leave it at the hands of the judges.
Well, judging by statistics, your wins do not come via the judges' scorecards anyway, and that's why you're a fan favorite, and why I'm sure the fans are dying to see this fiery featherweight fight between Robert Nyström and Vasily Adesina. FCR 14, don't miss it. Thank you very much. Good luck in the fight.
Thank you.